Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Jolynn Finley. Finley was shot and killed on Friday, January 17, 2020 in the 18,800 block of Crocker Avenue in Carson, according to LA County coroner records. Hollis Morrell Davis was subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. Anthony Bolden told defendant Davis that he knew somebody who had stuff he can rob. Defendant Davis said yeah, he'll do it, but he needed a gun to commit the robbery. Gerard Baby Lane Ying agreed to provide the handgun. On January 17, 2020, defendant Davis, Bolden, and Ying went to William Jones's house for the purpose of committing the robbery. Jones said he knew a house where there's money, guns, and drugs. Jones drove defendant Davis, Bolden, and Ying to the house. Jones pointed to the side of the house and said it's the first window on the left side. Defendant Davis asked Ying for the gun, and Ying said be careful, it's ready. Defendant Davis took the gun and got out of the vehicle. Guerrero was asleep inside the house when defendant Davis entered his bedroom through a window. Defendant Davis pointed a handgun at Guerrero and asked where's the stuff at. Guerrero understood stuff to mean drugs. Defendant screamed, "I'm gonna shoot you." Guerrero tried to grab the gun, and defendant Davis started swinging the gun trying to pistol whip Guerrero. Defendant fired a single shot into the wall. It appeared to Guerrero that the firing was accidental. Guerrero saw defendant hopping out the window. Defendant Davis stole $708 in cash and a bag containing 1,000 Xanax pills. After defendant's departure, Guerrero walked into the room on the other side of the wall into which the shot had been fired. His brother's girlfriend, victim Finley, was laying on the bed. She had been shot in the head. The wound was fatal. Following the trial, the jury convicted defendant of conspiracy to commit first-degree residential robbery, first-degree robbery, first-degree felony murder with a robbery special circumstance finding, and possession of a firearm by a felon. The jury found true the allegation that in the commission of the conspiracy, robbery, and murder, defendant had personally used a firearm. For the special circumstance murder, defendant Davis was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, plus 10 years for the firearm enhancement. For possession of a firearm by a felon, he was sentenced to a consecutive 3-year term. Sentences on the remaining convictions were imposed and stayed pursuant to Section 654. Jolynn Rayanne Finley was 24 years old at the time of death.